Namaste. Welcome and greetings. I am Magick. It's gonna stop a virus. No. This
Got y'all listening now. Some witchcraft for that ass. Too late to turn away. Abracadabra and all that good shit. Yo. Hocus pocus, got you focused on my rhyme. Simply easy, now I'm eating couch potatoes, I recline. No, I'm joking as I'm toking power puffs and pokey yokes. Till my town and villa filled with ganja smoke, you know the dope. Coming out my pipes, talking about the bones in my throat. With the mic, I'm casting curses every night, you know the scope. Got my spells handy. You may call it the phone, but when I'm done reciting, you'll give me the keys to the throne. Then I take my keys to go home. Didn't say I was done. While rush to end it all, it feels amazing to have won. I'm not planning to ball, but why not take the chance to stunt? No, I don't need it all. Can think for thing I don't want. Do I worship the sun, or sold my soul for the tongue, or death since I was young, or got some voodoo done?
Namaste, namastizzle, peace and blessings. Greetings, shalom. What's up? Magical Choir. Hopefully, y'all are having a great day today, and y'all doing well on this day of Thursday, the day of Jupiter, planet of prosperity and abundance. I hope y'all will have a great week outside of the madness that is going on. If you are friends with me on Facebook, then you know I post memes every day, right? I don't post memes to be offensive. I post memes because I think the shit is funny. You know what I mean? I have a weird sense of humor, and in a time like this, you need to laugh. You know what I'm saying? And I think over the past few days, this shit has been hilarious. Not with just the results, but the people's reaction. What's up, Diana Nichols? How are you? Laughing sounds like a good idea. Let's laugh. Indeed. What's going on, brother Kunami? Welcome. Peace and blessings, Legacy Sigma. What's going on, brother? And yeah. The reactions that I've seen, oh, thank you. I'm glad they crack you up. A lot of people have come to me and said that my memes make their day, and I'm like, well, I'm here to laugh. At Facebook, don't nobody pay attention to nothing, so why not laugh, right? Like I said, I'm not being intentionally offensive. I just like to laugh. I'm goofy, you know what I mean? In the face of adversity and all the other madness that we live, why not laugh? You know what I'm saying? I'm laughing while we laugh today. What's peace, Trina? Okay, what's going on? Bro, I was laughing before I got in here. It has truly been a laugh out loud, funny time period the last couple of days. The stuff that people have been saying, the people really think that we where the people think that slavery was coming back or something? You know what I mean? What's up, brother Moore? Truly a comical day. Respect. You know what I'm saying? Electric slides it's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie, woogie. You know what I'm saying? The meltdowns have been gold. There you go. There you go. There have been some people that I follow that have been on it, though, who have truly said it like it is. I'm going to show a couple clips today. The whole thing has been funny to me. Laughing is my favorite part of the day. Indeed. Remember, I said that at the end of the day, my wife and I, we are watching cartoons. No matter how our day has gone, we watch one of the funniest cartoons that have come out in recent years, Bob's Burgers. That shit is hilarious. Or Rick and Morty. What's up, Peace? Ultra Instinct. What's up? Hey, thank you, Magic, for introducing me to Azazel Babe and tapping in. Now I'm gonna stay on that one. The elder has been for so long underrated and ignored while he was here. You know, it's a shame people still, and you heard me say this before, but the people who are meant to get the messages get the messages. You know what I'm saying? Uh, peace and love, Katrina. What's up? Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped over you. Righteous, peace, power, and prosperity, Sister Righteous. What's up? Namaste, Katrina. Peace, D. Peace, Caribbean Grimoire. What's up? Ashe Elder. L. Trina. Okay. What's up, Trina? Christine in real life. What's going on? You know. Um, yeah. So y'all know I don't there's two subjects that I don't discuss with people. I don't discuss politics. I don't discuss religion because people tend to get in their feelings and emotional about both subjects. So I tend to avoid both those things. However, I couldn't help but notice the stuff that's going on. First of all, if you are truly in your power, if you are truly into spirituality, you're not worried about none of this shit. You know what I mean? None of it. I simply just cannot believe that people actually thought we was going back to slavery. Where did that narrative come from? You know what I mean? Talking about an overreaction, slavery again? Really? Dora Paul's face palm jutsu. Woo, man. This is why people who actually try to get into argument with me, they fail miserably because I laugh at them, you know, and I can spit facts while I laugh. Oh, new member? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. So them people must not have heard of prison. It's the things that have been said. First, if you have not seen my interview with Duke, Asir the Duketeers, right? Um, it was a very enlightening interview. You know what I'm saying? But then again, anything he says, anything that brother says, you need to be on that, right? But what he said about this election, I want y'all to pay attention to. Check this out.
Basically just fractured the community. You know what I mean? And this was all around the time Barry got in, Obama got in office. That's when it started to fracture. Because really, in my opinion, conscious community is what helped get him elected. But
Absolutely.
Even that,
Agreed.
I'm one of the only people like doing videos about, you really need to understand who this nigga is. Like, like what he represents spiritually has nothing to do with who he is as an individual.
Right.
I did like a whole series just on that, exposing that. And then because a lot of those people who were pro-black, all of these type of people were really like, he's the shit, like all of this. There was a low-key marginalization and low-key blacklisting of any voices that was dissenting against that, you know?
Absolutely. I got unfriended a lot. Saying that I was like, this nigga he ain't gonna do nothing for y'all. And a couple people got mad at me. They unfriended me to start talking shit about me. But
more. And then look what happened. We was right. we always be right, and they always be like he ain't do nothing but give niggas phones and like, hook up the trans and gay communities. That was really and then kill Americans. Like he did a lot of that. Killed a lot of people. And then open up the intelligence apparatus to the White House directly. That was really his thing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this nigga was raised by astronauts and Nazis. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Straight, actually, Nazis, astronauts, and communists.
Mm-hmm.
That's who raised him. You know what I mean? So him and Big Mike, you know.
Absolutely. I think they about to do the same thing with what's her name?
Yeah, they trying. They trying. Yeah. I'm hopefully I've been seeing a hell of a lot of backlash though against that dude, that chick, you know.
All right.
But you know, who's to say at this point, you know, because like I said, I told people the only people that's gonna try to stump for her and get her in there is the black sororities and fraternities, the boule, the gay trans people, and the communists. That's it.
You got it. You said they're all the ones that's going to get her in there. Well, I mean, they're going to try, but
to really try,
yeah,
to get this devil up in there, back in there. But the whole thing is she already in there. That's the other thing. It's like
pretty much
all the stuff she talking about. She's the vice president now. She's there now. So all the stuff she talking about, she want to do, she could be doing that right now. Right now, she's in there now. She has the office now.
Right.
So it's all a scam, like, you know, and they're gonna use they Negro puppets and they useful idiots to be able to, you know, try to piper it in there. I'm hoping it don't happen, you know. However, who's to say, you know?
So he was right. He was absolutely right. It was a 304 campaign. Yeah, it was a 304 campaign, and washing collard greens in the bathtub, and this ridiculous shit. You know what I'm saying? It's that she never addressed any policies that was going to better anything. And she told Negroes to their faces, I will not. There's no way. How did she put it? I am not going to do anything that specifically benefits Black people. She said it, you know, just like the Negro puppet before her said it. You know what I mean? So it's funny. Asians can get something, and the alphabet community can get something. Cops can get something, but when it comes to Negroes, they ain't got nothing for you. I can't do nothing for you, man. I laugh because Negroes fall for it every single time, yo. Every single time. You see what I'm saying? So, peace and blessings, Shamika Jackson, Gotti, Trainer, Legacy Sigma, anybody I missed. Yeah, so it was an interesting night. I'm still laughing about it because there are YouTubers who have bigger platforms who are going in on this. Like I think Brother Rich did something the other night. There was a lot of people tuned into that one. I'm not sure if Brother Konami, correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't see anything by General Seti addressing this, you know, but the women that I've seen address this, like, are any of you familiar with the Crimson Cure? Her name is Kendra. What's up, Sharon? How are you? Peace, Bobby L. I am smoking on the K Hive pack, slipping on the sorrows of the shills. The cosplay Kamala train has been derailed by the grassroots. She's openly disrespected. Oh my God, you said a word. I should leave that up there for the remainder of this live. Oh, you talking about disrespect, man? Look, you know, said he got into. Okay, so I need to go and watch that. You know, but it's the women YouTubers that I really paid attention to, not because of any particular reason. I just wanted to see what they had to say. You know what I'm saying? Brother Konami, hook me up with a link to that, or I can just go to this channel. I'm a subscriber, you know. So here's what the women aren't just mad. They are actually blaming Black men. It is what it is, though. You know, and I'm like, how are we at fault for that? Because they say Black men in large numbers voted for Trump. You know what I'm saying? Peace, Imhotep. What's going on, brother? you know. But like I said, if you're not familiar with the Crimson Cure, that's a good sister. She has a lot of sense. She's a femininity coach. You know, she has a large audience. She makes a lot of sense. And here's what she had to say. Let's check her out. Here's what she had to say here. I may have to go back just a little bit. But there are people who were crying. I mean, boo-hooing. Boo-hooing. I had never seen no shit like this before in my life, y'all. Never. You know what I'm saying? Like Katrina said, they are bawling their eyes out. Sunny Hostin off The View said that she has less rights. Like, what rights did you lose? What rights did you actually lose? You know what I mean? As a woman, what happened? What rights did you lose? A section of women. My wife is chilling and laughing with me. So is my wife. You know, I thought they was going to give it to her, fool me. And that's what I also said, Ultra Instinct. I said the perfect example was the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Kansas City Chiefs game, right? And it looked like the entire time the Eagles were going to win. And the gematria and all the numerology, everything pointed towards the Eagles. And then at like the last 15 minutes, they slipped the rug out and gave it to the Chiefs. I was like, see, this is the kind of shit they like to do. And I had the feeling, I just didn't want to say anything. I had the feeling they were going to do that this time, you know? So lots of white women and Latino voted for Trump. Stop blaming black men and get a life. I agree. I totally agree. They will be all right in a week with when some new nonsense catch their attention. How about that? What's up, Marine Beauty? Peace and blessings to Maroon Beauty. Hopefully you are recovering fully and completely. I'm scared to call my brother. He was too invested in this election. I missed you respectfully. Appreciate that. I want y'all to hear what her name is Kendra. I want y'all to hear what Kendra had to say about this. Let's go to Kendra, the Crimson Cure.
That the public would have known nothing about. You would have went in the bathroom and cried.
Hold on.
Last night.
Let's go back.
And couldn't even come out and face them. Yes, this would have been taxing. It's too much. It's too stressful. Can't do it. Because if losing the election made her run in the back, and then you had a whole bunch of hyenas talking about, well, she's just a woman. You know what? Matter of fact, because it's so much, it's so many clips. You know, the internet done memed out. The internet is memed out.
Indeed,
at this point.
They did.
The internet is memed out.
I think she's paused for some reason right here. Okay, there she go.
I'm cutting the sound off because of the music. Some of these kids I know personally, as my daughter went to Howard for the last 3 years. It is truly shameful and telling how she left these kids hanging last night and couldn't even come out and face them. Yes, this would have been exactly what her administration would have looked like. No more use for this community after the vote. On the bright side, she can go back to being your first Hindu vice and fade into the communist shadows. Good riddance. Look at how this young lady is looking. These are young people. I expect young people to be kind of emotionally moved and all that kind of stuff. I kind of expect that from them. And somebody gonna vote for her. I don't care what you think of her and the way that she ran her campaign. Somebody's gonna vote for it, and that's fine. That's all good. Then we got, she's hurting too, but y'all don't understand that. Maybe, just maybe, she was shocked like the rest of us of how hard she worked. Maybe she struggled with facing her supporters in that moment. And rightfully so. She's human too. Give her grace. Last night was a tough night for her. Is anyone understanding what she's been through last few months or how she feels? She's human also. This loss hurts her as well. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. You were running to be the president of the United States. There was so much more pressing and stressful and emotionally draining and crazy situations that you was going to have to face that the public would have known nothing about. You would have went in the bathroom and cried. You would have went in the back. Don't want to talk to nobody. You take your ball and your bat and you go home. You don't show no class. You're a captain, go down with the ship. Last night, not today, not a day later, dollar short, not an hour and a half ago. Last night, when them people were standing there, they had been there all day. You at Howard University using black folk, and they came out for you because you black. And you couldn't come out there and face them and thank the people that was riding with you. We tried, y'all. We gave our best foot. It didn't turn out how we all thought it would, how we hoped it would. But I thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. I thank my team. I thank my running mate. I thank all the people who came out, who supported the Democratic Party, who supported me. You couldn't say that to them. You couldn't say that to them people. Wench. You sat there and got comfort. You ain't supposed to get comfort. You're supposed to give comfort. That's what leaders do. They're last. They're the last ones to get petted up and comforted. They got to give the comfort. You go cry in the car later. You can't cry in the car right now. You got to go out there with a stiff upper lip. And that showed me exactly why she shouldn't have been president. I told you no women in that seat of power. Because she emotionally can't take it. So what happens if she show up at a table where she got to cut deals and it's hard? And they talk crazy at her. And they talk out the side of her neck because she a woman. And she got to have a backbone and tell them, hey, it's not sweet just because you feel like it's sweet because I'm a female. I'm the leader of the free world. And you're going to talk to me straight. And you're going to talk to me right. And we're going to cut this deal today. What's she going to do then? When she go into a room full of men that want to insult her. Because you know that they would do it. Folks trying to play her.
So I'm going to come back to that because Kendra goes in for an hour and a half. An hour and a half. Peace, Portia. How you doing? And of course, like I said, people got into their emotions and everything. It's crazy. It is beyond crazy. I laugh at it. It's funny to me. If that bothers you, you might want to leave now because we're going to laugh today. Yeah. The whole thing was an emotional harvesting mess. Absolutely harvesting. Absolutely. Your vote don't count, y'all. I mean, I hate to break it to you. They're going to put who they want in the office. But let me tell you this, though. Let me tell you this part. They want your energy behind one of the candidates. That's what they want. Energy harvesting, just like Sharon just said. You know what I'm saying? They want to see who's emotionally invested and really believe that their vote matters. I hate to break it to you. You know what I mean? But remember, I'm looking at everything from a spiritual point of view. You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, it was funny to me. Oh, well. What's up, the doctor? How you doing? Peace and blessings. Um, so far, it has been the weather's cooling down here in Texas, and uh, couldn't get that in October like I wanted, but yeah. Give me 1 second, y'all. Somebody just messaged me. What's going on here? Yeah, not only it was a blowout. You know what I'm saying? Many people are triggered. It was a fucking blowout. You know what I'm saying? She thought talking about greens and you know supposed blackness and having Beyonce up there and Cardi B and Sexy Red, like I said, a 304 campaign. You know what I mean? So sorry if that hurts your feelings, but I mean, did you really think running for the highest office in the country that was gonna work? You know what I mean? Um, like the Duke of Tears said in the interview I had with him, you know, we was right. We was right about that. We right about this. You see what I mean? So many triggered. Absolutely. I didn't think so many people would be crying about this shit, nor did I think people actually thought they was going to wake up slaves again. I was like, wow. Sent the flurry of content for meltdowns. All right, let's see what Brother Moore has messaged me. Oh yeah, I saw that one, the one about Diddy first, but they say red light helps you sleep better. This is what Brother Moore just sent me, y'all. This is what he just sent me. Look at that. It wasn't even close. It wasn't even close. And did y'all know people who said a bunch of shit about Trump, you know, Trump, they the problem is niggas used to fuck with Trump heavily, you know, there's a lot of rappers who reference him in their rap lyrics. You know, it wasn't until the Democrats and the media told y'all to not like him that people actually start disliking him. It is what it is. The country was lit red from Kamala. Imagine going for the alleged highest position in the USA and having Beyonce and Sexy Red to back you. That's exactly what I said. A 304 campaign. Democrats have never thought nothing of melanated people ever, 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 ever. And they spitting. They're the worst kinds because of. Let me be clear. Neither party is no good, right? But at least with the Republicans, you know exactly what you're getting. These Democrats act like they smile in your face and they're your best friends. Remember when Clinton was running for office, you know, and he got up on one of the late night shows like Arsenio and played the saxophone, and black people lost their minds and backed him. You know what I'm saying? And as soon as this nigga got in the office, the first thing he does is implement that 3-strike rule that disproportionately targets melanated men. How about that? There's so many instances where the Democrats fucked over black people. You know what I mean? So that's not one of them. I mean, that's not the only one, is what I meant to say. Red light got black light in my room. In the 90s, all the rappers used to mention Trump. That's what I'm saying. We used to fuck with Trump heavily. And statistically, did y'all know that statistically, this is a fact, statistically, melanated people thrived under his administration. You can say what you want. That's statistically. You see what I'm saying? But nope. The media and The View and all these bullshit shows told y'all to dislike Trump, and people did it. That's how well programming works. You know what I'm saying? Here's another woman. I just found this woman today. Actually, I don't really know who she is, but she has a good platform. She has a lot of people too. And here's what she had to say. Not sure if any of you know who this woman is.
So people can download it if they want it. But if you're on MX Network, you can go to the section and listen to all of my stuff. Okay, it's all up there for all my MX Network subscribers. Okay, y'all can go and watch it. Somebody said, why they crying? I don't know why they crying, because they fucking stupid. What? Okay, let me ask you a question though. If Kamala had won, would Trump supporters be crying? I think it would have been some motherfuckers having meltdowns over Trump too. I think it would have been both ways, y'all. I do. I think it would have been both ways. I think you would have had some folks out there acting crazy, snotting at the nose, and getting mad. They would have done they would have done the same thing. Okay, so we'll be fair. We'll be fair in that, you know, they losing their mind, but Trump supporters probably would have lost their mind too. Okay, are y'all upset because Trump is the president? Like, do y'all think we going back into slavery tomorrow? Like, y'all really are y'all worried about the police gaining full immunity? Like, do y'all really think that that's about to happen? Like, I just need to read the room, because I want some serious shit without all the laughing. Like, you know, people are like, you know, and if anybody, like I said, I'll drop the link later. If you want to tell me how Project 2025 is going to kill us all, you can't come up here and say that shit and then not tell me what does it say in Project 2025. If you ain't read the shit and you don't know how laws are implemented and things work, don't say that shit to me. Hey, shout out to Goddess Masterpiece. How you doing, sis? I see you with your new hairdo, girl. I got me a little bob cut too, but I got the little short part back tonight. I see you. We both got a bob now. I cut my hair too, not all the way. I can leave something. Shout out to you. Thank you, Walter, for that donation. I appreciate it. Okay, so I hope y'all not scared of that stuff. So I wanna first break down some of that. So let's just say that nobody's going back into slavery. I need y'all to get out your emotions if anybody do feel that way. We've already had Trump in the White House as the president, and my question would be, what the fuck did he do to you then? Okay. Same shit he did then is the same shit you gonna see now. So, like, at the end of the day, if he was gonna slave your ass then, why he didn't do it then? Everybody thinking that he's gonna put himself in position to become a dictator. Like, you do know that there are checks and balances, and that can't happen.
It really
can't. You know that they can't really do that, right? And how many of you are upset about him saying that he is going to, shut down the Department of Education from the federal government? Are y'all upset about that? Because I'm not, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm not. Okay, and I want to point out something too about this abortion shit that everybody was talking about. So first of all, I'm not upset with that, because I think that he should actually shut that shit down. If you understand how this stuff works, you should want him to shut that shit down. First of all, how many of you know that when the federal government mandates something, everybody has to go by it because the federal government says so? So every state has their own jurisdiction, right? That they can make rules, just like there's some states who legalized marijuana and some didn't, right? That's because it's not federally legal. If it becomes federally legal, then that means the state will have no say. Okay, so whenever a motherfucker takes the power from the government, the federal government, and gives it back to the state, it's actually a way of giving the power back to the people. I need people to get out their emotions and understand that. So when Trump overturned Roe versus Wade, right? And you like, oh my God, he outlawed abortions. He did not outlaw abortions. What he did was, he removed the right for the federal government to decide for everybody, and he put the decision back in the hands of the state. So for every motherfucking body who's been running around here for months talking about, oh, Kamala and Trump, y'all do know, like last night, motherfuckers was being voted in everywhere. So while y'all was crying, did y'all realize that the Republicans took the whole House and the whole motherfucking Senate? Did you see that? Took it off. You know, those seats were up for election. You know, there were governors going into place last night. All kind of shit was being voted on. They asked people in every state on the ballot. In a lot of states, abortion was on the ballot. So if you live in a state where they decided abortion is legal, Trump didn't do that. Your fucking state did. Better yet, The people of your state did that because they voted on it. And all the people who live in that state, the majority of them agreed locally that we don't want abortion legal in our state. So they did that. Trump had nothing to do with that. He just gave them back the ability to do so. Does that make sense to everybody?
So apparently, y'all know who she is, Michi X. So now she has a new subscriber, myself. I rocks with her. I rocks with Kendra. I believe in supporting us. You know what I'm saying? And these are the people that I've been paying attention to. I just wanted to know, just curious Virgo here. I wanted to know what women had to actually say about it. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm so pleased that these women are making sense. Hopefully other women are. I don't expect y'all, my audience, to be up in y'all emotions about that, because like I told y'all before, and I'm not just saying that because y'all follow me and y'all rocks with me. I think y'all are very intelligent. I really do. And you have a mind of your own. You know what I mean? One of the things that I heard my wife say one day to someone else is that you have to support the local elections. Look who's voting. I mean, look who's running for what offices and how it benefits you. You know what I'm saying? People forget that. They just worried about the presidency, but there was other shit going on. They ain't paying attention to that. They getting all up into their feelings about Kamala. And just like Maroon Beauty said, that project has been around before the scandemic. It was named something else, Project 2035 or something like that. Another thing I'm scared of. Motherfuckers, shut up. Seriously, shut up. Jeez. But I'm still gonna laugh about it. If Trump deports all illegals, San Antonio might look like the MCU after Thanos' finger snap wearing an Infinity Gauntlet. Let me say something about that. Thanks for that, Bobby L. For those of the people who are getting in their feelings about that, I'm wondering, do you ever think why they're letting so many illegals into the country and then giving them money? Who you think they're replacing? Because they ain't giving y'all shit. Who you think they are replacing? Silent Dora Paul's Jutsu. You know what I mean? The power of programming just boggles my mind still. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these policies that he put in place are for your benefit. Peace and blessings, Sister Moonfeather. How you doing? Pisces and Virgo. I see it, right? Pisces and Virgo. All right. I want to go to, where else were we at? I want to go back to Kendra. Kendra was on fire last night or the night before. She was on fire with this. I saw people, she was on fire so much, her chat was just running. You couldn't even keep up with it, right? And people was just donating the hell out of her, money to her super chats and everything. And I'm like, God damn. But she was on fire for an hour and a half. I am going to finish watching Michi X also. The glitch is real. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Prox? That's real shit. Magic, people don't understand the American pride he's imposing, I suppose, but he's standing on that, right? The stuff that he stands on benefits y'all. I mean, he was the only one who was willing to meet with Ice Cube and discuss melanated people's problems and issues. You know what I'm saying? Who shot Ice Cube down? Sorry, it was a panel of black women. But anyway, he ain't trying to win black people. I noticed that versus Kamala. Not really. Nope. He just does what he does. But again, people are all in their feelings. Back to Kendra. We're going to laugh today, y'all. Let's laugh about it. It is what it is, whether you like it or not.
Women don't like accountability. She didn't want to come out and have the accountability. We lost. You know, in every election, there's a winner and a loser, correct? In every election, there's a winner and a loser. You just happen not to win. We're going to talk about why she couldn't win. Folks want to blame Black men and men in general, not just Black men in general, for not voting for her because it's misogyny. They don't want a woman. No, men don't want a woman running the country. That is true. But that's not the totality of why she did not get those votes like that. First, if we want to talk the numbers, she actually of the Black men that voted, she still got the majority of the Black male vote. She actually still got that. Technically, she still got, of the Black men who voted, she still got the majority of their vote. She still did receive it. She did. It was more Black men voting for Trump than you would have thought. But when you break the numbers down of the Black men that voted, the majority of those votes went to her. So it's not that the Black men didn't vote for her at all. They did. But it's not about misogyny. They lost. The Democrats are just like my thumbnail said. They lost because they played too much. You played too much. You was too busy throwing a hot girl summer rally. You was too busy talking about baby deletions. And white women let you know they didn't care about that, because the thing that happened in this election was more white people actually voted than they had been voting in previous elections. So white people stood in solidarity again.
They did. Again.
How many times y'all gonna try to bandy up with white women on some women's rights? We gonna delete these babies and reproductive rights. No. The average American woman is not worried about baby deletions. More white women per capita get baby deletions because it's more of them. That's strictly a numbers thing.
Let me stop it right there and say something about that. Planned Parenthood was strategically placed in our neighborhoods. I can't remember in how many years, but I know the total of Planned Parenthood deletions, 63 million melanated children were deleted. 63 million. Remember, the long goal is for you to stop reproducing. And remember that the Caucasians is still at a negative birth rate. You know what I mean? So take that into consideration. Take it or leave it. Gotti said, I've been laughing too hard. I think the gills from these mushrooms backed up on me from some days ago, because shit today been hilarious. It's been so hilarious. I've been looking at all these platforms and these people talking about it, and overwhelmingly gave all these reasons why she lost. And Oche said, I don't care. I just didn't want to see her lying ass in there. Right. Collard greens in the tub is fucking crazy. What other shit that she thought was black? I forget. She said so much nonsense though. You know what I mean? I never made so much money in my life than when Trump was in office, and I even got my small business off the ground. I could never have done that what I did now. Yeah. Even when business was slow, I was still making money when he was in office. Soon as this motherfucker came in, Sleepy Joe got in the office, gas prices shot up, groceries shot up. Then you had the scandemic and all this bullshit, that planned bullshit. Now you got all this price gouging, people living paycheck to paycheck. Do not think for 1 second that this was all an accident. Do not think that. Let's be clear about that. Okay. I voted for the couch since neither of the two main candidates were offering specifically Black people tangible benefits. If my vote has value, then there should be a valid exchange of goods. This has to be the comment of the day right there. You know what I'm saying? Because both parties ain't shit, to be quite honest. Both ain't shit. But this heifer, it couldn't have happened. No. the country probably would have been in worse shape than what it is now. You know what I'm saying? And we tend to get up all in our emotions when we go out and vote and put our energy behind these candidates who don't do nothing for us collectively. I believe it. So many people bossed the fuck up when Trump was in office. He was giving niggas choices to engage with this shit or run your own world, basically. Exactly. And I remember someone telling me Trump was going to be like, look what I'm about to do for y'all. Y'all going to thank me later. And people did. You know what I mean? Then when they trying to get him out of office, it was so many melanated folks say, we got to get him out. I'm like, why? You know what I'm saying? For what? What did he do? You know what I'm saying? Oh, these mean tweets. Get the fuck out of here. Really? He speaks his mind. The nigga's almost 80. You know what I'm saying? You get to a certain age, you will speak your mind. But he's been doing that. Plus, he rich. Shit. Steve Bannon, Political Expertise Guide Campaign. I might have had to work 3 times harder now, but I'm still getting that bag. No excuses. Right? She horrible human being. Damn. She said you just straight up horrible. Yes, it's them to get your business together. Right. Quavo and Meg concerts lied about listening to Pac and... Okay. Yeah. Listen to Tupac in college. She broke the record for locking up Black people in my city. Broke the record. Yes, she did. And I think a lot of people forgot about that. Like, she ain't on your side, and she never has been. A simple Google search shows her birth certificate literally says Caucasian. This heifer. Right. I honestly was telling people over a month ago that Trump was going to win by a landslide, and people laughed at me. I thought it was going to be closer than that, to be quite honest. I really thought it was going to be closer than that. And when I saw how much, I was like, wow, the people have spoken, sort of. And here, Gemini, too. Right. Ruled by Mercury. Mercury rules communication. We do speak our minds. Gemini and Virgo. We speak our minds, and people hate it. You know what I mean? People hate it. Back to Kendra. I wanted to stop there. What's up, Anthony Mitchell? And everyone, peace and blessings, abundance from Philly. Philly, that's where I'm from. Philly. Indeed, thank the creator for the gift of laughter. Ashe, right. And I never do this because my platform is supposed to be about magic and teaching magic and instructing and giving rituals and spells, yada, 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 yada. I like laughing also, though. You know what I'm saying? If, like I said, if you are a Facebook friend, you will see the memes I post every single goddamn day. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Swords Witch? Peace. Trump going to end that so-called Ukraine-Russian war within 6 months to a year tops. You know who else fucked with Trump? You know who else did? Azazel Bay. Azazel Bay was like, I like Trump. You know what I'm saying? And just like I said, Black people was rocking with Trump before the media told them not to. And so many rappers, if you go back to the old school rappers, like in the 90s, people was aiming to be like him. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until they told you to dislike him. And what they say on The View, that people started disliking him for really bullshit reasons. Like I said, mean tweets. Great food in Philly. Oh man, don't talk about Philly, please. I get homesick. I want a cheesesteak so bad. I want a pretzel so bad. I want a hoagie so bad. I honestly thought it was fixed because it was so much propaganda, and I seen a few astrologers predict she would win and we're going into a new world. I found it hard to believe. I saw that also, to be quite honest. I saw it also, and my instinct said, I think it's going to be a switch. I really thought it was going to be a switch. You know what I'm saying? I could say more, but I'm not. But I said, just like I gave y'all the example of the Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs game. Same thing. I felt it in my bones. I said, nah, I don't think she's going to win this. You know what I'm saying? Regarding the rump shaker rappers, cosplay Kamala's idea of winning the hearts and minds of black folks was to bring out Cardi B, showing how little she thinks of blacks. Her defeat was warranted. That's exactly what I was saying. You know what I mean? The Democrats always think that little of people. You know what I'm saying? She's still a puppet. You know, she still got to follow orders. You know what I mean? That's how little they think of y'all. This time, it really didn't work. It's crazy how many people celebrating him. There were celebrations in Japan and Nigeria, all over the world. You know what I'm saying? I might not live in America, but these ruling elites are all reptilians in their draconian agenda. Absolutely. Absolutely. But we're just looking, like right now, we're just looking on the surface level and we're laughing about it. Right. If the media say dislike him, that's a dead giveaway. And that's all they was doing. And I told you, I think their number one tool or their number one resource is that show, The View. She probably won in another time zone. Okay. We can use the magic method that Trump used to create our own reality. He knows how to glitch this matrix. This is the thing. This is such the power of magic too, y'all. This is the power of the spirituality, because like I said, if you were truly wrapped up in your spirituality and your magic, your true magic, none of this would bother you, and you would be laughing like me. Like, I'm going to continue living my life. How about you? Are you going to worry about what they're doing? I don't. Any problem I have, I can fix it. You know what I'm saying? I am an aggressive magician. Let me put that out there. I'm an aggressive occultist. All right. I don't wait around to certain time periods or, movements of the star. I don't do that. I actually summon external forces to bend the universe to my will. That's what always been the goal of a magician. Okay. Let me put it out there just like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I still, think everything has a value when it comes to esotericism, like shamanism. Shamanism is basically, dependent on your imagination, right? But would you use shamanism if another magician is attacking you? You know what I'm saying? You got to know what to use and when to use it. You got to have what I always say, discernment. Use discernment. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to use astrology to counterattack someone who's attacking me magically. That's just foolish. Why would I use astrology? Why would I use shamanism? A passive kind of occultism. Okay? Just because I say passive doesn't mean it has no value or it doesn't have any worth. But for the record, I am a ceremonial magician. Okay? You understand the difference there? They duality, balance. See what I'm saying? Agree. Close, not a runway. The reason why they keep talking that Rump and Kamala was tied and polls lies because they was hoping to pull another 2020 Magic ballot dump. However, there was no lockdown to pull it off this time. Oh, good point. Good point. We still haven't seen the fallout. Just wait till Saturn goes direct. I'm waiting for that one. Big facts. The reason why they kept talking. Oh, okay, you said that already. Where are we at? When Kamala was Attorney General of California, she caused the family of singer Nina Simone to lose ownership of her property. I don't think I even knew that. I really don't think I knew that one, but I'm not surprised. Exactly. I could care less. Witches don't vote for people to control them. Say it again. I'm still going to live. I'm still going to laugh. From an occult perspective, Azariah said Trump is a member of the Golden Dawn. Right. Right. Exactly. He did say that. And he said that, I think, I'm going to have to find it now because I want to show it. I want to show it real bad, too. I think he said it in his The Immortals lecture, where it was just him, Magick, and a couple other people. That's not a well-known lecture of his, but I believe he said it then. I'm going to find it, and I'm going to show y'all. Yes, he does. He sometimes uses phrases coded in Hebrew gematria. Exactly. It's so true. Every time I do rituals for money or healing, for example, astrology, go along with my spells. It was weird at first to me, then I understood. Right. You're supposed to use everything in conjunction with each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying don't use shamanism or astrology or numerology. I'm not saying, but there is a passive versus aggressive kind of occultism. I use them all in conjunction with each other. You see what I mean? I use them all. Shit. I use a servitor. You see what I'm saying? But there's a time and place for everything. Like everything. See what I'm saying? There's a time and place for everything. So there's a time and place for going in there and summoning demons, whatever you think of them, external forces. You know what I mean? I mean, because the ancient peoples believed in it so much, they named, like the city of Babylon, named some of their cities after gods. They rocked with this shit so heavily that sometimes their daily lives revolved around it. You won't know this unless you study it. I happen to study it. Damn Skippy, regardless of what's going on out there in the world or in the cosmos, I make sure it happen for me, period. And that's the mindset you should have. I just watched. It's not the Immortals. I'm thinking. I think it was the Immortals, Legacy Sigma. I think it was. When he said he rocked with Trump, I believe it was him and a few other people. I don't believe he had a big audience at the time. I'm gonna have to look. We're gonna have to come back to that. Correspondence, I get it. Recant. I gotta watch part 2. Okay. Okay. Thank you for your wisdom. Oh no, not a problem. Thanks for saying I have wisdom. In the spirit of Jupiter Day, I'll be combining Michael Jackson and Prince Grave Dirt and Donald Trump Lawn Dirt. Take notes. Trump is Golden Dawn. Wow, I did not know that. Wow. Okay. I can dig that. The Trump card, the Joker, he breaks down the fourth wall. He used hyper sigils. And don't think for a second that these so-called, like the way Brother Konami says it, the powers that shouldn't be, they use magic all the time. They use sigils. They use astrology. They use mind control and programming. They use a lot. You see what I'm saying? And they use rituals that's on a bigger scale that you can't properly fucking comprehend. You know what I'm saying? For perspective, Hollywood is one of the biggest ritual performing entities that exists. All right. They always show this up. They always telling themselves in movies, and there's a very little known movie that y'all should watch. It's called Starry Eyes. Starry Eyes. This is a movie about a woman who wants to be a movie star and what she has to do to get it. You see what I mean? What she has to do to get that movie, watch it. Okay. From an occult perspective, uses a lot of positive affirmations and repetition. Right. Remember, I told y'all, when you say a spell, you should always say it at least 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Charmed and other witch shows got you believing you could say an incantation once, and then the stars are going to move and all this smoke is going to appear and lights flashing. And goes to my point. Let's make America great again. What, didn't he constantly say that? He's constantly said it. Magas is an aspect of Vedic astrology. Yeah, absolutely. What's up, Tosh? You just got off. They feed off of us with their thought forms. All the times they are called egregores. Egregores. They use everything that I've been telling y'all to use. Me and other people who actually fuck with this like that, everything we tell y'all, they fuck with. Believe that. People forget that the DNC convention this year had a mobile clinic from Planned Parenthood offering free baby deletions that was doing child sacrifice, but still wasn't enough for Kamala to win. He or she. I'm sorry, I don't know your gender. And it's only, I'm going to say he or she. And y'all see this comment right here? Absolutely correct. They had mobile Planned Parenthood clinics. Like I said, when I heard the number, I was fucking floored. 63 million. Y'all think that's a good thing for them to be deleting y'all babies? Like, really? 63 million. Repetition takes 21 days for the subconscious to be programmed. Mantras. Remember? Get your mala beads. Mantras. I say mantras on a daily basis. Mantras daily. Several mantras. Don't forget the book, what is it called? Mystical Formula. What's up, Empress KK? We laughing today. America was never great. No, it wasn't. That movie you just described sounds like brand new cherry flavor. Netflix, y'all should check that out. Brand new cherry flavor. Okay, will do. Oh, you're a guy. Okay, thanks for the confirmation. That's a face I remember exactly. You know, that was for the Khazarians, mixed that with crowds of people. Right. Can't believe people taking it so serious. You can't? Shit. Yeah. Look on. All you got to do is go to YouTube. Go to YouTube and just type her name in. See what happens. See what kind of results you get. Because people are talking about it everywhere. All right. Back to Kendra.
But them white women don't care about that. That's not a pressing issue to them. That's only a pressing issue to hoes. They thought that they would get all the hoe votes because they thought all the women of the country was majority hoes.
Right.
The vote said otherwise.
Oh my God. I got to stop one more time because I got to say this before I forget it. Melanated women have a problem still thinking that there's some kind of sisterhood with Caucasian women, and Caucasian women have made it plainly known constantly where they stand. It's only, get mad at me all you want. It's the truth. I've seen it in the corporation. I've seen it everywhere. You know what I'm saying? This started with the feminism movement in the 60s. They try to make it seem like there's this sisterhood. There's not. There really is not. And Kendra just proved my point. I just wanted to say that again. The whole vote, she said. The whole
hoes
vote.
that's worried about baby deletions is actually the minority of all the women in America. You're not worried about that. Married women ain't worried about that. Women that's really living their life for real, even if they not married and not out here all crazy, they not worried about it either. So when you get down to we're gonna run on these silly platforms, we're gonna run on baby deletions and reproductive rights, get the women all whipped up emotionally. That didn't work quite how you thought it was gonna work. The other thing that they ran on was we can't fear mongering of Trump. He's Project 2025. He's gonna be a dictator. You know, all of this kind of foolishness. This is gonna happen. You had this going on TikTok and whatnot. You had this kind of foolishness happening.
Watch this.
Yo, I'm scared to go to sleep. I might wake up a motherfucking Y'all, like, why are y'all Trump supporters? Like, why? Why are y'all Trump supporters? Like, why is this a thing right now? Why is this okay? I can't do this no more. I should have kept my vote to myself because I knew it didn't fucking matter. I knew it didn't. Yeah.
That is what they brainwash folks into thinking, that the moment that Trump take office, we gonna all be picking cotton again. Here was my thing that I said the last time we was on live. Let's say worse came to complete worse.
My stomach hurt.
Let's imagine that for a moment. Worse came to absolute worse. And a mandate came out and said, all y'all getting rounded up to pick cotton. Is you going? You fighting or going?
What you gonna do?
You fighting or going? That's what I want to know. Is you fighting or going?
All right. So Kendra has she has a great platform. If you get the chance, watch that whole hour and a half. She makes some great points, you know. And I'm laughing, but that's what I'm like, where is this narrative that we're gonna be where did that come from? The first time I heard it, I was like, what? Whew. All right. Yes, exactly. The 304 votes. She thought running a 304 campaign was going to get her. Come on, man. Come on. Silly shit. That's what social media will do to your head, thinking all females is like that. This is why I say I like watching. Although I scroll Facebook, glad you said that, because I meant to say this before. I like looking at the reels. Now, sometimes The Wire comes up in my reels. Sometimes The Sopranos reels. But every day, every single fucking day, I can go there right now and look for the reels, and there's going to be a sister showing her ass on there. You know what I mean? Don't think I'm some kind of misogynist or anything like that because I'm saying that. I get on both species. Let me put it that way. I get on both species. I get on men and women. You know what I'm saying? But seriously, let's look at it. Let's take it. I'm going to my Facebook right now. Let's look at the reels. Let's see if it proves me wrong. My stream acting up. My stream acting up, y'all. Can y'all see me? My stream acting up, y'all. Can y'all see me? Okay, y'all can still see me, but my screen is not moving. Okay, y'all can still see me, but my screen is not moving. So I gotta do this a different way. All right. So I gotta do this a different way. Okay, there we go. We're back. So it proved me wrong that time. It proved me wrong that time. But anyway, let's get back to this. I didn't know it was after 5 o'clock. I really didn't. Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, right. Yep, women don't like women. Exactly. Exactly. Caucasian women be on some, okay, that's interesting, Keisha. Now you stay over there. That's exactly how they're like. That's exactly what they do. They talk all this divine shit, but they be always competing. Right. You ain't conscious if you didn't like feminine energy. All right. But I want y'all to laugh about the shit that I said today. I can't believe it's after 5 o'clock. I really can't. It's like my clock wasn't even showing me. Salty Kamala tears. Wait, it didn't matter, but she voted anyway. You live and you learn, right? I just dropped in for a minute. Laugh, God damn it. Laugh, laugh, laugh. You know what I mean? A lot of people about to get deported too. I don't fucking care. I really don't. It's in concurrence with the 7 chakras in the human body, as if to indicate the human being is born in concurrence with this planet's life force. A lot of 304s out there. That's facts. Exactly. This is what sells and gets attention, unfortunately. It's true. It's absolutely true. Yep. Candace Owens did a fabulous investigation on Kamala Harris. Candace Owens be on it. She really do. She be on point sometimes, right? Tuning into their frequency, you can see the astral parasites feeding off us like vampires. There's a bigger agenda at play, just like the Super Bowl. Hack the matrix, stay off the grid. Exactly. Can see you. All right. So I'm behind as far as the Now we see what you're looking at. Okay, all right. After I watched the documentary about Shirley Chisholm and Gloria Steinem choose a white male candidate over a black woman, he ran on a campaign to stop feminism. Thank you, Tosh. That's her name, Gloria Steinem, CIA agent. You know what I'm saying? All right, y'all, I gotta go. This shit was funny. You know, I could keep going on this topic alone. I could go all day. I've already went past my time though. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for laughing with me. This shit is hilarious to me. Watch Kendra, The Crimson Cure. Watch Michi X, Brother Rich, Sarah Sutton Setti, and other people. This is gonna be the last time I address it, and I'm not really addressing it. I'm laughing at all of it. For I am the one and only, the incredible, Dora pausing, hilarious, mystical, magical, and the diabolical Magic LaQuai. I see y'all next time. Enjoy the rest of the day as well as the weekend. I see y'all back here on Tuesday. As I greet you in peace, as always, namaste. Peace, y'all. Namastizzle. Right. Peace, everybody. Namastizzle. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.